Hello. It's Thursday night, which means it's time for some shop talk. So stick around after this lovely commercial message from our sponsor, and we'll be right back. And we're back. I'm Josh. This is Haven. This is Haven. This is still Shop Talk, which means we're going to talk some comics tonight. And probably a lot of other things too, because we never saw a rabbit we didn't want to chase. So speaking of things that go off the rails right away, what's up, Alan?
The only reason
Had to repeat last week, huh?
Because the person backstage, his reaction kills me. I watched that back last week just knowing what was going on backstage. And
Yeah.
I was rolling at work Friday morning.
Well, I enjoyed watching it too, so that was pretty great. Speaking of special guests, very, very special. It's our film and movie correspondent from the ATL, the one and only Aaron.
Hello. Stop, Aaron!
Oh my
You
god.
got messed up, Aaron!
You got me twice in 2 weeks with the same bit. Also, Lisan Alan Gaib. I think we can maybe write it down somewhere. I'm taking a lot of psychic damage with the soundboard.
Oh, goodness.
Hi, everybody.
Welcome
Happy
to
Thursday.
my world.
Lisan
Welcome
Alan.
to my world. I take those hits all the time. What's happening, James? Good to see you, sir.
James. Hello, my friend. How are you?
Hope all is well. Hope you're staying out of trouble. Hope you're staying cool, because
He's
it's
always
hot
cool.
and muggy. Oh my gosh, it's so hot and muggy.
That kind of
Ugh.
yeah.
It's been, Sunday we had almost 7 inches of rain in 12 hours. North Huntsville was completely flooded.
Yeah.
It was insane.
It's supposed to get again tomorrow.
Oh, good. That's just what I was hoping for.
We got to do something about this drought that we're having.
Right. Yeah. Somebody let them mow upstairs. The drought is over. It's been raining for 2 weeks straight, just about.
Well, I can tell you that my front yard is so lush and green right now.
Ours got cut this morning, which it desperately needed because it looked like a jungle.
Mm-hmm.
Like over the course of a week, it was like, I'm good. Take it over.
The octave change was really funny there.
It was supposed to be, so I'm glad it worked.
That was good.
So what's happening in Atlanta, Aaron? Fill us in on all things movie, television, film, cinema.
We're just hoofing it. We're hoofing it. We're making a movie. It's going really well. I had a little bit of downtime this week with some of our location shooting. So I was like, oh, okay, great. So I got caught up on my to-do list today. Big round of applause. But no, everything's going good. Yeah, there's a lot of movie news, but
Well, spill it.
We'll get to it. May, I maybe said this last week, May was the highest film attendance since 2019. The month of May had more movie tickets sold than any month since 2019. So true.
Are you ready to rumble?
Backrooms, Obsession,
You
Devil
have
Wears
to
Prada.
fill me in. I don't know anything about either of those.
Incredible.
What are they?
What are Backrooms?
Yeah.
Backrooms was a YouTube series done by a teenager with Blender, the 3D rendering software. He made short films on YouTube back in the day, and he is 20 years old, and he just directed the feature film version of his proof of concept shorts with Chiwetel Ejiofor, who played Mordo in Doctor Strange, as the lead. It's crazy good. It's spooky. It's atmospheric. It made me jump a lot. I've not really been able to stop thinking about it. It's incredible stuff. And he's also...
Do you know what the concept of backrooms is?
That's where the deals get done that you can't tell people about.
Oh, it's not like in the back room. It's a liminal space. So a man is stuck, like metaphorically, in one space in his life, and he finds a gap in the wall and touches it, and his hand goes through it. And it's just this infinitely extended void of almost identical copies or like photocopies of the room that he was in, just ad infinitum, jarbled together in real weird ways, like an architect didn't really know what he was looking at, or made like photocopies of his scans on top of each other. And it's this infinite pocket dimension of exactly what was in front of him, just going out infinitely as like a weird photocopy of the real world. It's spooky. There's a like.
So is there a plot that goes with that?
Space? Yes, there is.
But I for like a philosophical.
No, it's the atmosphere of like what it looks like and how like claustrophobic it makes you feel, because there's no sunlight in it at all. It's just like this weird electrical like tube lighting buzz. It's freaky. The atmosphere is really good, and there is a narrative at the center of it, but it is more of a big piece. That movie was made for $10 million, and it's made $200 million.
Dollars is not very much.
I saw something about, a lot of people were talking about Masters of the Universe over the weekend, but they were also saying that it didn't make that much money over the weekend. But then it's come out, whoever made it, I can't remember who actually made it.
Travis.
Do what?
Oh, it's Travis Knight, who's the head of Leica and did the Bumblebee movie.
No, the actual company.
Amazon. It's Amazon.
Yeah. They're saying that they're extremely happy with what it did, and they're already talking about greenlighting the sequel.
I will talk about Masters of the Universe for 45 minutes. I may have to put a pin in that one until we get to that point of the show.
Well, first, we're going to deal with a more pressing matter, which I also noticed and was going to ask about, but James...
Thanks, James. Yeah. We were shooting on location last week, and I had a week where no one was going to see it in like the weird awkward phase. So we're trying something. The reception has been pretty good so far. I still feel very nervous and apprehensive about it.
Why?
We're gonna see. I don't know. I've literally never tried before.
Well,
this is a first attempt.
It's definitely working.
Thank you.
There is hair sprouting on your face.
That baby gonna look like he went from 10 to at least 14.
I couldn't
grow
facial
any
hair.
part of that.
I couldn't grow facial hair pretty much at all until I was like 25.
Word.
And it was just like, just throw a little milk on it, a cat come and lick it off, it'd be fine.
That's funny. But thank you. I appreciate it. It's a first attempt. We'll see how it goes.
Well, so far so good. It seems to be staying in the lines. That's all good. So let's go ahead and veer over into He-Man territory. What's the story there? Clearly, you think I should go see it, which is good because I want to go see it.
I am not an 80s kid, but I should have been one.
You absolutely should have been when your mama raised you right.
All of the lore and all of the pop culture in my brain, and it was what I was raised on, despite being born 20 years too late. I love 80s stuff. It is so like prime foundational to my being nostalgic. But He-Man was always something that I just never really saw. I think I saw maybe one episode at one point in my life when I was maybe 8. And I caught it at a weird time and it didn't really grab me. I knew He-Man from the meme, the Four Non-Blondes meme. And I knew like kind of the deal. It's like he's Hercules, but with a magic sword. He fights the skeleton. Great.
In a hairy diaper.
In a hairy diaper on a green tiger, and that was all that I knew about it. And so I saw this movie completely blind. Like I was aware of He-Man, I was aware of She-Ra, like, but I couldn't tell you anything about them. I was like, are they cousins? Do they just have the same magic power and they both happen to be blonde? Oh, they're identical twins. Could have fooled me. But I saw this movie, this 2026 film, completely blind to the franchise, and I am hooked, line and sinker. I love it so vehemently much. I bought a He-Man toy. I literally bought one because I loved it that much. The toy commercial product of this movie is still working. The brand is good.
That looks so much better than the old school action figures.
Yeah, this is the one
I couldn't get into the old action figures because they were just massive and they didn't move very well. They didn't have good articulation.
This is like the $10 one, and he's doing pretty good. I also found a vintage Orko. I think he was from the 83 line, and he's coming in the mail this week.
See, I want to find a vintage Battle Cat.
There's one in my store that's like close to me, but I want to see if it will fit this one or if I need to hunt down a 80s He-Man to go with it. I love it so much.
So last week, you and I were talking about Jared Leto.
Yeah.
So what do you think about Jared Leto as Skeletor?
He's Skeletor?
Yep.
He's Skeletor. You would never know. You would literally never know. It plays like 80s Skeletor, because I've seen a lot of the cartoon now after the fact, because it got me that much that I'm like, well, I suddenly need to go on Amazon Prime and watch the 80s He-Man. And I have been. I've watched like 15 episodes of it in a week. I love it. It got me bad. The bug bit me. But Jared Leto Skeletor is 80s Skeletor, but with like a little bit more of a demonic voice. And I'd say like he's 30% less like shrill, and that shrill is swapped out for like actually really crazy menacing. He's spooky. I like him, but you still get the camp, and like that's what I like about the film. Like it has insanely good action, it has insanely good costumes, it's got excellent music because it's Dan Pemberton who scored Spider-Verse. Brian May does a guitar rip anytime that He-Man like wields the power. It's incredible. And also like it's campy and it's self-aware and it knows what it is and it's trying to have fun, and it does. And there's a heart at the center.
Have you ever seen the old Dolph Lundgren movie from the 80s?
No, but it's on my list. It's on my list now.
It's surprisingly good.
It really is. And Frank Langella actually plays Skeletor in that.
Mm-hmm.
And his being an 80s kid, when I actually saw that, I did not really and truly care for that Skeletor that much, because I was used to that shrill, campy Skeletor.
Yeah.
Frank Langella's version is a little bit more believable. So, yeah.
I know that film because it's the first ever post-credit scene. Ever. Isn't that crazy? Yeah. Or at least it's cited as that in a lot of places. That's what I knew it for. That's like why I knew about it, like before this. Also, Cat Cam.
Kayleigh, a cat has arrived.
I'm gonna keep talking about He-Man like she isn't here, even though she's adorable. Oh my god!
Just tell her about Battle Cat.
You should be Battle Cat. I'll spray paint you green, and I'll put a little red saddle and like a rhino helmet on you. You'll be very intimidating.
So my daughter is like really not happy with me because I'm trying to rename her cat.
And so what?
Well, I've been reading the I finally broke down and read the Dungeon Crawler Carl series, and the name of her Dungeon Crawler Carl is Princess Donut.
Yeah.
But that's not the bad one. The bad one is, and y'all, please, anybody that does not believe me, Google it. The information is free online. The cat that won the #1 name of 2026, the cat's name is Cheddar Big Booty Cheeseburger.
Wait, sorry. Your cat is currently named Cheddar Big Booty Cheeseburger?
No. The cat that won the title for best name of 2026 is named, and I've been calling my daughter's cat, her name is Livy. I've been calling her Big Booty Cheeseburger. And it is thoroughly wearing my daughter out.
Yeah. And so you're swapping out your joke name for Princess Donut and trying to actually change the cat's name?
Oh, they're not going to let me, but I keep referring to her as Princess Donut.
You can. That's fair.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? If you do it and you give her treats when you do it,
Mm-hmm.
she'll like it a lot.
And you watch
Well,
the cat, like
that cat loves treats, period.
Yeah. Yeah. Put on Gilmore Girls for her. That's something I know about those books. I'm going to start reading them soon. I will have a full report on your desk next show.
Fantastic.
I'm gonna be
Did
honest
either of
with
you
you.
watch Spider Noir?
No.
I have 2 episodes left. Oh, also, real quick, go see He-Man. Go see Masters of the Universe. It's incredible. It's so much fun. Bring everybody. It's so much fun. I love it. I love it too much. I love it too much. And I need there to be more of it. Please. Please. Please go for me. Please.
I
do
fully
more of it.
intend to.
I'm gonna watch all of this. I'm gonna watch all of the cartoon. I'm gonna watch the Kevin Smith revival anime stuff. I'm gonna watch the Dolph Lundgren movie. Like, it's gonna happen. They've made a fan out of me, and I've already bought a toy. It's working.
See, I started to watch the Kevin Smith stuff.
Yeah.
And then it was just a scheduling thing. I just never could get back around to watching it.
Sure.
I will tell y'all that there is on DirecTV, it's channel 385. It's like H&I or something like that. But on Sunday mornings, they play the original George Reeves Superman series. I have been DVRing the hell out of that. I think I got about 20 episodes so far to start on, and I cannot wait.
Oh, I'm sorry. I misheard and thought you said Chris Reeves, and I was like, you have 20 hours of 4 movies? The George Reeves, the black and white serials?
No, actually, I think they were, when they first started, they were black and white, and then they shifted to color.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
So that's actually next on my list.
Let's address this question right now. Before I answer Aaron.
Oh.
I've seen the whole thing. You have not, but you're what, 6 episodes in?
I'm 6 issues in, yeah.
I'm a comic book guy. This is the language.
No, it's that good. It plays like a comic book. It's that good, yeah.
You give James your opinion because James trusts you a lot more than he does me.
Wow. What? The filmmaking of it blows my mind. This show is such a love letter to like noir, detective fiction, and comic books all at the same time. Watching the first like 4 episodes, you get the feel of like more of the Phantom or like the Shadow or like Green Hornet, where it feels like a spiritual precursor to the modern superhero of like what makes that tick. And it gets to the heart of the matter so quickly, and it's done so well with very minimal chess pieces. There's only about 10 characters in the whole thing that like have names and show up more than once. It's a very simple story, but it's executed so well, just narratively. And then on camera, on screen, like what they're doing in the filmmaking of it blows my mind to no end. And we could do a whole episode about it. I love Spider Noir. Definitely watch it in black and white. That's what it's made for.
It's a must do for me. Flashing to color on that was off-putting.
But something that is really cool about the color version that I appreciate a lot is that it wasn't like, oh, they filmed it in color and then toggled it to black and white. They filmed it and lit it for black and white and had a sensor reader on the camera to capture the color information that is not going to the footage. It's not like overlaid so that you can toggle back and forth in camera. It's digitally restored. The color is digitally restored onto the black and white footage later, which is kind of a 21st century equivalent of how Technicolor used to go, where it would be like a physical dye painted over the actual black and white. It's a digital version of that. So the color that you are going to see there is drastically different than what you would normally see. And there are some really cool action shots. And there's some shots that do really well with the color, and it makes it feel very fun and dynamic and brings some of that, like a little bit more of that comic book energy to it. Also, Nicolas Cage is one of the funniest people alive. This show is hilarious. It's so fun. Please go watch it. I don't know if they'll do a season 2. I hope they do. If they don't, I'm very happy with what's here. I'm
Yeah,
very
it is
excited.
a full story end to end, and it could be self-contained. I think a season 2 would be great.
Yeah.
But I
Also,
love the way they dropped in the number of villains that they did from his rogues gallery, and the way they did it, the way they explained them. I
yes.
loved the way they showed their powers.
hmm
And never before in my life, I'm going to have a little bit of a spoiler here and tell you who one of the characters is. Electro
Yeah,
is terrifying
he is terrifying.
because he is nuts. But
Also,
he's
his
a smart
so-
nuts.
yeah,
Electro is scary.
it like has all of the best elements of like the what ifs, and it boils everybody down to like their core central world. Also, really fun world building. Like it's not the Age of Marvel's meta human stuff happening in 1939. Like it's a very specific reason. Whoa, I like that. That's well put.
I'm
Yeah.
still trying to figure that out.
We need to have one of the artist folks up at Haven draw that out.
I would love that.
I'm still trying to figure that the wizard. Why the wizard?
I don't know, but the way you started the show when you was talking, we could probably swap out wizard for seductress.
It was really that wasn't what I was gonna say. Wow.
I mean, he was sounding simple.
I was gonna say it sounded like a late night broadcast, like something that would be on broadcast TV at like 2 a.m. For like soothing sounds and soothing like, hello folks, welcome to the show. Like it's time for bed. Like it was just a very sweet. That was how I took it, not that.
I took it as that warning just before Skinamax started.
Josh's
Oh my
wife.
God.
I love
What?
James.
No, but apparently Nicolas Cage, I saw bits of an interview that he did within the past couple of weeks, and they were talking about his career.
Yeah.
And he said that he had actually gotten to a point in his career where he was considering retirement because he had literally done everything that he wanted to do. And he started talking about the different types of roles in movies.
Yeah.
And then it hit him. It was like, well, I've never done TV before.
This is his first ever TV show.
Yeah, he was like, I want to try doing that. And they asked him about the experience. And he said that it was a night and day difference in the experience. And he said, basically, he was like, TV is so much harder.
Yes, it is.
Entirely different.
It is.
So that does kind of make me wonder, just based off of what he was saying, if there will be a season 2.
Well, it's 5 times the workload because or your focus is split in it's a similar production schedule. So like a movie will be about like 8 months and a TV show will be about 8 or 9. However, in that time, you're getting 5 times the amount of footage split over. If it's like an 8-episode show that are each an hour, that's 8 hours instead of a 2-hour movie. Like it's going to be huge. So maybe not 5, but you know, deleted scenes and whatnot. You're probably going to get 5 hours of usable footage. The split of it is very different because you're also toggling different episodes. So a movie, you'll do it in whatever sequence makes sense for the actor availability or like the set decoration availability of like if this scene is built and this one is not, kind of thing. But to do that on television with also different directors, because Spider Noir had a different director every 2 episodes. So he's splitting directors, he's splitting episodes, he's splitting set work. Like the amount of mental, like, wait, where am I right now? Triples. Like it is deeply confusing unless you have it all like really written out. So like I understand exactly what he's talking about there. That is a lot. But I think they crushed it. I've worked with one of the directors from Spider Noir before. Alethea, she did Peacemaker. She's incredible. And her episodes are so dang good. They're so good. They're so good. But no, I understand what you're talking about. That's, yeah. I really love the show. I think it's incredibly solid. Nicolas Cage is so funny.
Okay, I have to interrupt this
Go for it.
with a quick message. Are you guys tracking the Mask #1 blind bags that came out last week?
No.
As in the Mask of Loki Jim Carrey character?
No. As
No,
in Mask,
the
the
cartoon.
Hasbro toy from the 80s that has also now got a series and is part of the Energon universe.
Googling.
They did a blind bag last week, and so this is part of
Mobile Armored Strike Command. These guys look rad. Whoa.
yeah, their vehicles all have some transformative quality. Like the motorcycle turns into a little helicopter. The car looks like a DeLorean, and the doors pop up, but it's like a little plane. It can fly. All of the vehicles have these little transformative qualities.
Yeah.
It was an awesome series. The only problem they had was that the toys in the 80s were 3-inch action figures, not the 3 3/4 inch.
Yeah.
And so everything was scaled differently and was not interchangeable. Because if they were interchangeable with G.I. Joe, I would have played with Mask all the time because I loved those vehicles and the possibilities that they opened up. But anyway, the new comic, which is set in the Energon universe with Transformers, G.I. Joe, and Void Rivals, they just released #1 and they did a blind bag with #1. And one of our customers at Haven just messaged me. One of the things you could get in the blind bag was a 1 in 100 variant, and he got one of those.
Oh, nice.
But the other thing, one of the other cool things you could get in the blind bag, and this one's super cool, is a property they had not previously announced is going to be coming to the Energon universe.
I'm looking at it right now. I didn't want to say anything.
Is ROM, Space Knight.
Whoa!
And you can get a copy of ROM #1 in the Mask blind bags, and he got one. He got the 1 in 100 variant and the ROM Space Knight #1 at Haven.
That's awesome. That's so
I was
cool.
super excited about the foil cover that I got. Oh, holy!
That makes you want to run up there and open the rest of them, doesn't it?
Well, we didn't order a whole lot because demand was not real high. So, yeah, that's unfortunate because, yeah, now I'm excited and wish I had more. Speaking of blind bags, however, I do have something here, and I'm wondering if I should open it on the show.
Yes.
Do it.
Yes. Yes.
What do you think, Alan?
Oh, yeah, I would definitely do that.
Because technically, it's not meant for release until Tuesday next week.
Yeah, but see, here's the thing on that. You're a store owner, so opening it would actually be technically considered quality control. You need to inspect the product.
Well, they did send this to me over 2 weeks ago, and the shipment is weird because some people are getting theirs on time for next week, and other people, well, and the other half of the shipment is shipping out the following week. It's ridiculous. So if you guys think we should open this and not sell it sealed as is, do you think we should open it? Is that your call? Is that what you think?
I say do it.
I mean, we're 5 days early. This is just advertising, right?
Like I said, it's quality control.
We have a vote for, I mean, I could just sell it or I can open it. That's my choice.
Okay, I'm about to settle this right now. Please stop lying to us. We all know you're not going to sell that copy that's in your hand. Open the damn bag and get it over with.
James said do it in a Palpatine impression, which I empathize doubly so. Double for me.
You okay? Do we need to give you a moment?
Alan calling me on my crap. We all know you're not going to sell the copy that is in your hand.
If it makes it into that room, the store will never see it. Okay, we all know that.
That's got a ring of truth to it. I'm not going to lie.
So fun.
All right, let's see what in the world we have in here, because this is as much a mystery to me as it is to anybody else. So let's just see what we got here, shall we?
Mm-hmm.
Let's do
All
it.
right.
Do it.
You guys can even see there's something else in this bag. I can feel it, but you guys
Whoa.
can even, that looks upside down. Is that upside down?
It is not. You.
No, it's not.
This is perfect. Oh,
That is nice
That-
looking.
that
Because
looks
there's
really.
something on the back. That's why it looked upside down.
Oh.
What in the
Ooh, fun.
Oh no, that's cool. So you get the reprint too.
You surely does appear to.
And it's Cap Quartet. I love Cap's Quartet.
Yep, you get a facsimile. Hang on, this is stupid. My computer's acting silly. There we go. So you get I don't know if they're all the same. They may be different, but this one has the facsimile book for Avengers number 25. It has Doom Quest number 1 variant edition. I don't know what the nature of this variant is. Will it say in here? It's a black and white for the most part on the inside, with yellow highlighted. Interesting
That's cool.
choice.
I like that.
You don't see that often.
Now, how much are those blind bags going for?
Let's see. I might have just cut that off of here. I think they're like $10. And there's still something else in the bag here. So let's see what we got. Oh, I see.
I mean, it's not but $10, and you're guaranteed to get 2 comics. So,
all right. So hang on 1 second. Talk amongst yourselves.
Oh wow, he was serious.
oh, he like totally left us. Oh,
Wow.
you know, that's fine. That's fine. You had mentioned it, so we'll go ahead and kind of cover that right quick.
Sure.
When you read Dungeon Crawler Carl, I need you to understand that it's like you're reading a combination of, say, like a Dungeons and Dragons style RPG,
Yes.
along with video games.
Yes.
There are aspects of it that get so blatantly ridiculous because it is a maniacal AI that is running this game.
I was under the impression that it was like a reality show.
Yes, that's exactly what it's like. I like that. I need one of those.
Can I get a Richards for the camera, please?
Richards.
By
the will of doom.
So, I mean, is that like a foil?
It does have foil on it.
Mr. Downey Jr., I think you're out of a job.
Yeah, it's very shiny.
Shiny.
I never would have pictured Doom with hair like that, though.
You know, that is a problem.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Yes. There is only doom.
Hey, turn to the side again. It's just like a little band that you kind of slide in place.
It is, unfortunately. But I may just have to wear this all the time now. I'm shocked at how well my eyes actually show up in here.
No, it's really impressive, actually, because the blinking is kind of intimidating.
Yeah, the blinking does make it look a little better.
It's like a little uncanny in like a unsettling way. Like I see why. Wow. Yeah. No, I'm unnerved.
You have driven me mad, Valeria.
Wow. Wow. This took a turn.
God, I should have brought my Daredevil helmet. We could have just sat here and done the entire show like this.
Oh, I have the Hypno glasses from Hyde Street, but I haven't cut them out yet.
Why ever not?
I love Hyde Street. Hyde Street is so good.
I want to take them out. I thought they were cool. I mean, I
This
have
is
some.
off-putting, but kind of cool. I can't help it. This is like, wow, what's happening here?
Alan, is your Daredevil mask in arm's reach? Is it in the room with you?
Okay, so 2 comic books plus a Doom mask. Was there anything else in the bag? Just those 3 items?
Dodging the question. Okay.
I don't know. I just can't stop it. This is. I mean, if I were like 10, this would be the coolest thing ever. As it is, it's pretty darn cool.
I mean, honestly, 2 comics plus the mask for $10, that's not bad at all.
And there's this about Earth's mightiest day.
Earth's mightiest day.
The past year has been an incredible moment for the comics industry. As more readers are making their way to comic shops, we're seeing a stronger appetite for tighter stories and new takes on iconic characters we know and love, and fans re-embracing what makes comics fun.
Yes,
Great
like
episodic
Absolute Catwoman.
storytelling with thrilling twists, stunning art, with unique perspectives, and the ability to share all of this with the people around them. Much like DC is doing, and we wish we
I was
could.
about to say, what an ad for the Absolute Universe that was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm glad
they're
you-
flocking to comic book stores just not to buy y'all's product.
So many people are flocking to stores. It must be for us. No, sorry. It is not.
DNX in some amount of time.
Are you like? Do you care about DNX really?
Not even a little bit. I just see ads for it in every single book I read. There's like 4 ads per comic of it.
And the artwork is terrible.
I would read it for an X-Men Fantastic Four crossover because that hasn't happened.
I would not, because the artwork is atrocious and the story sounds awful. It sounds like, hey, do you guys remember the Legacy virus? Huh, you don't? Awesome, because that's the story we're telling again.
Awesome.
Are they bringing back Strife?
Oh, God,
You know,
please.
that wouldn't surprise me.
I
Might
hope
as well.
not. That dude is that's my least favorite of the guys. Dislike him. Not a strife person.
Okay, Grace. Yep, I just read that one as well, so we can talk about that. Yeah, absolutely. The
Oh.
Spectacular Spider-Man Brand New Day comic. Yeah, I
Read it.
just read that one as well. Since we're on comics at the moment, I'm just going to go ahead and show people.
Yeah.
Like I did with you guys earlier. I got pretty caught up on my comics. Not entirely, but pretty caught up.
Yeah, they're
And
gonna
I
freak.
have read all of these in the past week. It's a pretty healthy stack. But there's a lot there. And it brought me a lot of happiness. But the new Spectacular Spider-Man Brand New Day was one of the books that I read this week.
What were your favorites that you read? What brought you the most joy?
Well, that is a big question. G.I. Joe 329, obviously. And for anybody who's interested, I sent this to Alan. There is a retailer roundtable phone call tomorrow to discuss G.I. Joe Real American Hero number 330, which apparently has something momentous in it and the introduction of a new character.
Rum Space Night?
So, it could be. Doubt it, but could be.
Intriguing.
But it's the first appearance of a new character. I'm hoping they tell us who. The Skybound people are generally pretty good about that. But it's been a minute since we had any kind of hey, we're doing something amazing with original recipe G.I. Joe. You need to come and check that out, and we're going to talk about it secrets behind closed doors with retailers so that they know that they need to increase their orders. And I'm like, that has been a minute since they have done something like that. So I'm excited. A little bit nervous given what's happening in the story thus far. Have you read 329 yet, Alan?
What was that one about?
The gist of it is what they found out in 328, which was that back in the day when Dr. Venom was first messing with Snake Eyes and the brainwave scanner, that he had put some kind of an Easter egg in Snake Eyes' brain.
Does it end with them separating? They're like, what's on the cover of 329?
Roadblock standing there with his gun, and Don Moreno up in the rafters above him. And we're back to the cat. We're back to cheddar cheeseburger
Cheddar Big
biscuits.
Booty cheeseburger.
That.
You talk about my daughter like that. What do you call her?
I love this face where she's just like, no, no.
She's giving me a landing pad.
See, exactly. That is what a good comic book writer will do, Grace. They should introduce you to characters such that you met them and you go, okay, now I at least have some idea who this person is or what's going on with this person. So, for example, when you meet Mr. Negative, you've realized pretty quickly, not a good dude, right?
They don't call him Mr. Positive.
Your offering to K. Lisa has been met with approval.
Yes! There you won.
So I'm guessing 329 came out yesterday.
Probably. So
yeah,
I
have not read it yet.
Okay. But tell you what, let's just jump through, and I will hit the highlights in here, and we can just talk about them if that's cool.
Let's do it.
Okay. I'm not going to talk about all of these because it's a lot. It's a whole lot. Oh boy, I've set them on my computer. My whole computer's like, no.
I saw your computer shake. Yeah.
Wow, that's so this one, good solid Zorro story. It's written by Howard Chaykin, so I thought maybe it might be a little bit of a more risque take on Zorro, given some of the stuff that Chaykin typically writes about. It is not. It's just a good, solid Zorro story, and the artwork by Jorge Fornes is spectacular. The artwork is gorgeous throughout. Beautiful book, well done. If you like Zorro as a character, if you like the timeline, you like that stuff, you're gonna like that book.
I bought it. I bought it last week. I have it in my stack.
See, there you go.
I love Zorro.
So I read Century number 3 and number 4.
Boy, how are you feeling?
Do not read this book without like a box of Kleenex handy, because you're just going to cry. If you have ever owned a pet in your life, this is going to break your heart. And number 4 is going to break your heart, but it's going to give you hope too. Really well done. But yeah, he's got a little shout out to his dog, which was great. Odin, new book by James Tynion, however he says it. This is the Brian Silverback's cover, which we have up at the shop. It's a gorgeous cover. It's got the certificate on the back. Super cool. Signed by Brian Silverbacks. You can see, there it is over there. Really good, solid horror book from Tynion. I enjoyed it. Worth reading. Batman number 10 picks up right where number 9 left off.
What a cover.
Just leads straight into what's going on between this book and Barbara Gordon Breakout. Really solid. This Batman run is still continuing to be great.
really enjoyed that issue, because that entire issue, it kind of felt like Batman was running around going, na 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 na, you can't catch me.
He was going na 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 na
Yeah.
na.
No.
So I read this, and Aaron, I know this is one you've been looking forward to.
Yes.
Have you read this yet?
No, Joey bought a copy of it for me, and I haven't gotten it yet. It's still at his house.
Okay.
I want it.
It
I love
have you
Boston.
read it yet, Alan?
Actually, I have not had a chance to read it yet. I got like a couple of pages into it and then got disrupted.
I
So
love
I had to put
Boston.
it down.
I love W. Maxwell Pierce. I loved Ice Cream Man. I loved Kryptonite Spectrum. I love Dead Man. I've been wanting a Dead Man book for about a decade now, and it's finally happening. And it's a really good voice doing it, and I know it's gonna blow my socks off. I just haven't gotten to it yet, and my skin is like crawling for it. I want to read this book so bad. I want Dead Man.
Well, okay. I will refrain from discussing this book until you've had a chance to read it because I would like to hear your thoughts.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's. I'll give you fair warning though. It is very, very wordy.
Good.
No,
He's a philosophical character.
Like Stanley Silver Age wordy.
Whoa.
It is that. It is a lot.
Can I see a preview page? Come on, Boston. Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
it's
I
a
want
lot.
Boston is a character I like want to spend time in his brain. Like, I'm fine with that.
Well, then this is going to be a book you really enjoy.
Yep.
I'm thrilled. How are you feeling about it? Just
It is not for me.
word.
Part of it is the art, which is not my favorite style. It's kind of
It's
off-putting
a
to me.
little, yeah, it's off-putting.
Yeah, it's a little off-putting to me. Like super cartoony in a way that doesn't serve the story for me. So a bit problematic.
The art come across as very bland to me.
Yeah, and the color palette was really weird.
Yeah.
It's lots of really like almost. It's just like, is it Easter? Are we getting nothing but pastels? What's going on with these colors? Finally got to read that.
Such a good.
The Dracula v Witch did not go how I thought that would go.
Yeah, it was the same for me. I was kind of like, well, now that's a nice little twist.
The whole opening business with the Tin Man and the dead dragon, and then Gandalf and the kid and the tower, and you finally get to meet the Spiral Man and all that, was like, there's some creepy stuff going on there.
I like the fact that the ring disappeared in both timelines at the same time.
Yes, I thought that was cool.
Yep.
This one, Alan, you must read.
Okay. What is that?
This is insane. It's called
Tankers.
Tankers versus Ancient Aliens.
Okay.
And this, absolutely ridiculous in the best way possible, that is accurate.
All right.
So some people go back in time. If you've written Dinosaur at Animal Kingdom, then you know the same concept, right? Go back in time and you have to get the dinosaur out before the asteroid hits, which is really stupid. If you can go back in time, why would you push it that close? You just go back further.
Yeah.
But anyway, these guys go back in time and they just prevent the asteroid from hitting the Earth. So like, nope, that didn't happen. Well, they're stuck here and they've got this outpost. And suddenly all of the dinosaurs, different species, different everything, attack them and just start going nuts. So you got these guys chomping around in these big mechs, and they're just suddenly being overrun by dinosaurs. You got people in vehicles suddenly being overrun by dinosaurs. And then there's also some devices broadcasting something, and they think that's what's driving all the dinosaurs insane. But it's not a device that was made by people. So there's like some alien device has been here for a long time and is broadcasting some kind of a signal. It's a fun read.
Show me the art.
Oh, the art's gorgeous.
Yeah, let's see the art.
It's Bad Idea, so it's on that kind of old newsprint style paper.
Oh, I love that. I love that.
Yes,
It sounds like a very good idea to me.
I'm looking for Well, they have a good idea every now and again, despite themselves.
Swinging a miss.
Here's the opening page.
Oh no, that's cool looking.
Oh my god.
That's the opening page. Let me. Here's a 2-page spread.
Are their eyeballs exploding? Oh, from the guns.
Yeah. They're being shot with guns and missiles and all kinds of stuff.
Wow.
Yeah. This one they shoot a rocket launcher right in the mouth of this giant snake, and so his head explodes.
Nice.
I don't think I know what a tanker is, but this is quite the impression.
The tankers are the guys in the big mech suits and such. Like this.
So it kind of looks like a cross between the mech suits from Avatar and the first Alien movie.
It is.
Very what I was thinking.
With a little bit of Gundam thrown in there, and then dinosaurs, and it promises aliens. It's a fun read. It's a crazy fun read. I recommend it. Barbara Gordon Breakout #2. This is a variant cover. I just happen to love it. Like wiping the fight in the bathroom mirror is such a clever way of doing that.
That's pretty sick.
The regular cover.
You ask any question that you want to ask, and if I don't know the answer, I'll make up a really good lie.
That's the regular cover.
I will go down a research rabbit hole. Go for it.
Yeah.
That's
pretty great.
Scary. What?
This book is fantastic, y'all. This Barbara Gordon in jail, trying to find out who is killing off political prisoners and such in jail. If you like good character studies and such, I know I talked about #3 already, but if you like a good character study, you like character development, you like stories that kind of like reach right into your heart and pull it out, Paul Jenkins is an absolute master at that. He's incredible. This is phenomenal. This 4-issue series, if you have ever owned a pet and lost a pet, will break your heart, but in a beautiful way. Paul Jenkins is amazing.
Okay, Grace, I'm like dying over here. I want to know what your Batman question is.
So, this book, I had really high hopes for this book. You know what the coolest thing about this book is?
The cover?
The cover.
Does he time travel?
This book sucks. It's like somebody threw a story into a blender and pulled out some chunks, threw them all together, and said, yeah, that'll work. It doesn't make any sense. It just hops around from thing to thing, place to place, time to time. Nothing about this book makes any sense. And this is by Steve Orlando, who knows how to write comics. I don't get this book. This book is terrible. I would love to hear from somebody who read this and understood it, because it made no sense to me. I was extraordinarily disappointed in this book.
Okay, that is a very fun question, Grace. And here's my picks. Yes, Jason Todd, I could see him picking John Wick.
Oh, he 100% would.
Damien, I would say, would either pick Godfather or Goodfellas.
Damien would pick American Ninja and laugh at it.
Yeah. Tim Drake would definitely pick one of the Knives Out movies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And honestly, I could picture Dick Grayson picking Charlie and the Chocolate Factory just to piss the others off.
Yeah, that's fair.
Just that, you know, that whole big brother just needling the little brothers.
I picked this up just because I like this cover, and this was a good issue. I enjoyed the story for Free Comic Book Day. I thought it was pretty great, so I picked that up. This is the cover of G.I. Joe I was telling you about.
Yeah, that's I had to look it up, and it came out yesterday.
So good. This book, Detective Comics, continues with this isn't the one I was wanting to show you. I'll find the other one. There was some continuity issues that bothered me in Detective Comics number 1108, I believe. Really bothered me because the first 2 pages, Ollie does not have any facial hair. Like,
Okay.
oops.
Whoops.
But then, like 5 pages later, there it is. It was weird. Like that's a weird mistake to make. Like, how do you do that in 2 panels?
And no one caught it?
Yeah, that was also part of my issue, right? This book. Have y'all read this?
I'm very behind on Absolute Superman.
Yes, I've read that one.
I've only read through the Brainiac stuff.
Absolute Shazam is terrifying.
Yep.
Is it Billy or is it like Black Adam?
It's Black Adam, and he is terrifying.
Good.
Like, holy smokes, terrifying.
Good.
Oh.
Shazam.
If you want a good horror book, this one was a solid book. It wasn't amazing, didn't knock my socks off, but it was a solid horror book. Great cover, Black Cat. I know Kellysa likes that. Let's see.
Great logo too. I like the logo a lot.
Yeah, the logo is good. Was this the one? Yeah, here we go. Now, if this were supposed to be some step back in time or something, I guess it is. It says then. I missed that the first time. But it's very little clue that they give you. But you look at Ollie here.
Oh.
He almost looks like Speedy just in a green suit.
Really off-putting. And then you see him just a few pages later. So I guess that was a then. There has to be a now somewhere, right? Where's the now? Well, it's not a real big picture, but there he is with his facial hair back.
Oh.
I noticed when he has facial hair, his chin is a lot longer. I finally got to read this one, Alan. I see what you mean. Holy smokes, this is great.
That is like once again, it's a bad idea comic, but it was literally the perfect one shot that led right back into the story at the end of it.
If you are behind on your Absolute Martian Manhunter, or your Absolute Martian Manhunter, it's a different book, on your Aquaman, I strongly recommend that you catch up. Aquaman is great.
Well, I Googled it. It's meant to be a Silver Age reference because Green Arrow had a very brief stint where he was clean shaven. It's a
very poorly. It cues the reader very poorly.
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
that's kind of an obscure Silver Age reference, also.
Yeah. Firestorm.
Have you read the second issue yet?
No, I'm so scared. Like scared, like in terms of like participating in the narrative. I'm like, oh god, what's gonna happen next? No, it's all
this
trusted.
is like a totally different vibe for Firestorm, and it's been so good.
It has been. Yeah, it's been great.
Needed it. Dog tag.
This is a World War II story about a guy who essentially he drew, like, his name is Tom, and he drew like cartoons in a Stars and Stripes newspaper called Tomfoolery.
Good.
Good. but he's stationed in England, and part of his job is to publish stories that will um, throw off the Nazis. To make them think that they're planning a big thing here, but it's really going to be over here. This kind of stuff. And he's like, I didn't get into this to publish lies. I got into this because I'm a reporter and I publish the truth. And he's like, you're going to do what we tell you to do. You're playing an important role in the war, son. And it's called deceiving the enemy. So get to it. But then he ends up having to participate in helping to save guys who have come back injured and all kind of things. And he goes from being kind of a goofball and a just messing around kind of a guy to actually being in the thick of it and reporting on things. And it's just kind of watching him transform from somebody who doesn't take things very seriously to someone who is faced with the realities of the war. It's a really solid book. If you like that kind of stuff at all, really solid book. This is the book Grace was referring to. It is a limited series, which is unfortunate.
This is the Punisher one?
Well, Punisher's in it. The artwork is great, by the way.
Is it a movie adaptation or something totally different?
No, it's not a movie adaptation. I'm trying to see who did the art. It's not on the first page. It's not on the cover like it normally is.
The solicits had like Spider-Man and Punisher and Hulk, but it's not movie related. It's like
Marcus Toe did the art, and even though it's written by Dan Slott, it doesn't suck. It starts with, I know that was harsh, but
that was sharp.
It starts with Peter sitting in Kingpin's office and like drinking a Coke and reading stuff. And they get into a little bit of a verbal battle, which sends the Kingpin nuts. But it really pulls on the whole. He's doing the same thing that he did in the Daredevil show, where he's going to leave the country. Yeah. Kingpin is leaving the country, and so Spider-Man steals his ledger that has all of his like criminal dealings in it, and can implicate a whole lot of other people. And he's like, you know what? If you tell anybody that this is missing, I'll have to tell them where I got it. But then Kingpin goes nuts, and he's threatening to kill him and his family and everybody he loves, but then he can't remember who he is. And he's like, I saw you. You unmasked yourself on TV. I saw it. We all did. Why can't I remember who you are? And this is where he says, I'll tell you what happened. When they tried to kill me, they missed me. Do you remember what I did next? And he's like, no. And he said, I beat you within an inch of your life, and I left your broken body as a message for anybody who would ever go near my family again. And if you remember that issue where Spider-Man went into the prison and beat the ever-loving snot out of Kingpin and said, you know, what you don't understand, Kingpin, is I have always pulled my punches. I have always held myself back. And I'm done doing that now. You tried to kill my family. And he just reminds him of that. But yeah, it's Spider-Man. It's a brand new day.
How many issues is it going to be?
8, I believe.
That's not bad.
But if you like the time period, if you like this sort of thing, it's a fun book. It's a solid book. It's got all the little elements to it that you would want it to have. It's really good. Pick it up. Give it a read. It's what you want out of Spider-Man. This is what Spider-Man books should be right now, and sadly are not. But you should read this. This one surprised me because I thought this one was going to be like, why did I even buy this? Why am I reading this? Because what I don't remember. Hush 2 was so
Hush 2.
terrible.
Hatooth.
So terrible.
H2SH.
But I picked this up.
Yeah. I love the art.
Because I really wanted Jim Chung's art. I love Jim Chung's art.
Love the art. I have
Dude,
a
if
copy.
you have not read this is a great book. This is a solid book.
Good.
It's kind of set in the same world as Hush-ish, but it doesn't really talk about it. It's Batman and Wonder Woman running around, and you eventually see, and Catwoman. And the relationship between Catwoman and Wonder Woman is nicely done. It's interesting.
Hey, time out for just a second. At the end of this is something I wanted to ask you about. At the end of issue 10 of Batman, or toward the end of it,
Yeah.
when Batman and Catwoman are on opposite rooftops and they just stopped and looked at each other.
Yep.
And went opposite directions.
Yep.
What do you think that's all about? Because we hadn't seen her in a few issues, and that just kind of come out of nowhere.
I just thought I didn't take it as like a big sign or anything tremendous. It just seemed like we're at different places, we're going different directions.
Gotcha.
Kind of thing. But
I hate that because those two need to be together.
Agreed. But this is worth it for the art alone. But the story is also really good. And you get a scene like this.
Yeah.
That is some good looking artwork.
I mean, Jim Chung is amazing. He's doing a phenomenal job. But this story is great. Really enjoyed it, top to bottom, beginning to end. Would absolutely like to see more of this.
Good.
The Joker wearing his Wild West getup is super weird, I'm not going to lie. Cowboy Joker is just not a thing I ever thought I would need to think about. And there it is. It's just strange. But no, really solid book. Strongly recommend picking it up.
Does he joke about being the man with no name?
Nobody should have.
Come on. These are the
The
jokes.
Hab.
The
There's a multi-billion-dollar complex built into a mountain for this one particular dude and whoever he chooses to go into that complex when the rest of the world is just destroyed. And it's that time they've had to go to the complex and they all move in. And then some bad things start happening. So whatever happened to the rest of the world, something different is happening to them, but it's not going to be good.
happening.
Who's putting that out?
It's a bad idea.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, written by Joshua Dysart or Dysart, however he pronounces his name. Yeah, solid book. Solid book. It's a bit. It feels like it could have used a little bit better editing. It could have gone a little bit. It could have been tightened up a little bit. But it was pretty good. Let's see if there's anything else here that I feel like compelled to talk about. I do have one that I held aside specifically to talk about it. Let's see. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. All right, I've got the one that I held aside to talk about. Let's talk about it. And that one would be
Absolute Catwoman. Hell yeah.
I like you doing your Bane voice.
Thank you. Thank you.
Was that it? Was that what you were attempting to do? Because that's what it
No,
sounded like.
I could attempt it, but that was not what that was. I don't know what that was, but that wasn't it.
Hey,
It was pretty close. I mean, what
that-
is your Bane voice?
Oh.
Put that down and then pull it back up on screen one more time.
Oh God.
That was a very appropriate music choice, Alan.
There you go. That's my main voice.
Lena, what are you wearing?
I dare say.
You were the chosen one! It was said that you would destroy the Sith, not join them! Bring balance to the Force, not leave it in darkness!
I know the darkness.
I was born in it.
I was there. That's where I'm from, Batman.
Hey,
You have to
Josh,
cover
before we start talking about Absolute Catwoman, did you read Mark Spector Moon Knight issue 5?
That's on the pile I have not gotten to yet. I've still got a little stack of like 8 books I've got to read.
So something happens at the end of this book,
Uh-oh.
and it's great because we've been wanting something for like several years, and it's been kind of hinted at,
Yeah.
and we really haven't gotten it. But this one little obscure comic book that apparently Marvel editors leave alone, and they let Jed McKay do whatever he wants to do. With one panel, he scratches that itch and then tells us where he's going. And you are not going to believe who's coming back. And they're coming back in the pages of Moon Knight.
Well, I'm just skipping ahead now because I got to see that.
The Minotaur from the West Coast Avengers run, where he fights him in a helicopter on the
On
moon.
the plane or the helicopter or whatever.
Yeah, the Minotaur.
Look at what, if you're flipping to the end of the book, look at what Clee says on the last page.
What
They've
does
already-
Clea have to say?
Oakley, isn't it? I'm behind.
Yes!
Then flip the page and look at next month.
Oh, man, yes!
Gentlemen, what's happening?
Oh, yeah!
I'll just,
Oh, yeah!
Clee tells him that
Yeah.
it's time together, the Midnight Suns, and then
Hell
when you flip
yeah.
the page for next month.
Hell yeah.
Yep. And I believe there was even it says to fight against the darkness, the moon and the empress and the devil and the chariot and the hermit. Time to gather the Midnight Suns.
Sorry, I'm processing a lot of information right now. I love the Midnight Suns. I've read every Midnight Suns book, which there are not very many, despite how much mileage they get out of that really awesome name. I'm processing that.
And this
I
comment.
remember a bit of the roster. And also, did you just say it looked like Marlon Brando? James, what are you talking about? That's crazy. That's crazy.
Well, Marlon Brando back then was still half the man he became.
I don't know what that means.
I'm guessing you're not caught up on Fantastic Four.
That's on the pile too, yep.
The good thing about 11 is it gets you to 12. 12 is a ton of fun.
I love
is.
the fact that they did Roman numerals for the issue number at the top.
And you'll understand why. This is literally a Johnny Mr. Fantastic adventure. It is so much fun. I'm just not liking the art direction.
There was such a
Fair.
weird glow on it that I was genuinely about to ask if that was Adam Warlock standing behind him because of how yellow he looked. That is very clearly Johnny Storm because it's a Fantastic Four comic book and I have context clues. But I was like, Gold Man and Staff.
Now, and this is one of those where when you read the book, this cover makes absolute sense.
Also, Gladiator 2 reference. The Joseph Quinn and Pedro Pascal both being in the Gladiator sequel in similar roles to what's on the cover there. That's fun.
Yep. Rook is finally back.
Yes.
It was good. And then we've never done this. I've never done this, but this was so much fun, and it was laying on top of the table when I was getting my stuff together. So I'm going to label this as Random Haven Comics Find of the Week.
Oh, I like that.
So, and yeah, it's not new. It's definitely a back issue. The cover is amazing. So here's your random find of the week, and that is Daredevil and She.
Oh, wow.
Whoa.
And that did come out of Haven Comics, picked up last week.
Was that 1994?
Somewhere right around there.
I would have been after 94, but it wouldn't have been too far after that.
It would have been somewhere between about 94 and 96. But the reason why I saw that and thought I'm going to do that, if anybody goes up to Haven and you find like a random cool comic book that you pick up and take home with you and give it a good loving home, tell us about it.
Yeah, post a picture on Facebook and tag us in it. We love that stuff.
Because to be honest with you, 9 times out of 10, the random obscure find that you fall in love with is always going to be better than the brand new comic book that you're trying out for the first time.
We look forward to seeing you on Saturday, Grace.
Yes.
All right, so let's talk about the cat in the room. Let's talk about Absolute Catwoman.
You're letting it out of the bag? My God.
It's the absolute meow.
There was
something
that kind of confused me about Absolute Catwoman, and I think let me look through this because I've got right here. I bet this is it. Let me flip to the back of it. Oh, come on, piece of junk.
Also, I have not read Absolute Catwoman. I'm also very behind on Absolute Batman, so my understanding of her is kind of vague, but very excited to hear what y'all have to say about her.
I have not read Absolute Catwoman. I mean, you definitely know the character because of Absolute Batman, but in Absolute Green Lantern, there's an ad in the back. There's an ad in the back of it. And the ad kind of confuses me because it says all the wealth, all the gear, Absolute Apex Predator. That's cool. Yeah. But where did the wealth come from?
She stole it.
She stole it.
Did she steal it in Absolute Batman somewhere? Did I miss that?
Well, she has a life outside of the pages of exactly what happens in each issue of Batman. Also, you've only seen her a handful of pages, dude.
Yeah, and one of those pages. Never mind.
I like the inversion there in the tagline because for all of the other Absolute heroes, like if it's a superhero, it would be none of. So it'd be like no Krypton, no Batcave, like that kind of thing. So the fact that Catwoman is like on the up and it's all of the everything that she's gotten in this reality, like that's fun. I like that a lot.
So here's the thing. You know, when you typically you read the heist movie, the Big Thief movie or whatever, you see that story. They got one last score to pull off and then they're going to retire, right? She's already pulled off that score. And she's in the active process of retiring. She's done. She's moving to a different continent. When somebody breaks into her apartment and is like, hey, there's a big misunderstanding that occurs around it. And you see that Catwoman has put Catwoman on the floor. In big and me, Alan, so people can see this. So she's knocked Catwoman out. Absolute Catwoman, meet Catwoman. And you're like, what is going on here? Especially because you look at the costume here and it's like, yep, that sure looks like old school Selena Kyle.
Yeah, that's prime Earth Catwoman, circa like 2008.
And then you get this battle sequence, this fight that goes on.
Oh, no, I like the way they did that. That's cool.
Between her and all of the other Catwomen. It's a group of Catwomen called the Copycats.
That's funny.
That's good.
And she used to be one of them.
Huh?
And she used to be one of them, but now she's not. And then this happens.
Oh, okay. I was like, they're copycats because they're copying Catwoman, but they're copycats in that they're duplicates of each other, and Catwoman was one of them and then defected.
Yeah, she was in part of the band and then she went solo.
I'm thinking the world building's making sense now. I'm good.
There's flashbacks to her as a kid, various things going on. I'm looking. Your mention of the Batcave a moment ago was apropos because she has a cat cave. She doesn't call it that.
The litter box?
She can't call it that.
She does not call it that. She doesn't call it that, but that's what it is. And I'm trying to find the panel.
Is it a wicker basket in the top of a tree?
Okay, so if you look closely in the background, she does call it the cat cave. It says it right there at the top.
Wow.
She's got this. God, where is it? I can't. It's really problematic. She's got this mech suit here.
Yeah.
That looks like an alien from Prometheus.
And what she's complaining about is that she has not ever taken wherever it is, this motorcycle that's right in front of her, under the tarp, you can see the back wheel sticking out.
Yeah.
She's complaining that she never got to take that out. But if you look down, there's costumes and stuff in here. But this is all the stuff that she has. This is what she's doing, right?
The cat cave.
Yeah, it says it right there at the top of the page.
It's so good. I love that.
So she's complaining that she never got the opportunity to use her weird motorcycle. It's Chekhov's motorcycle. So she gets the opportunity eventually to use her motorcycle. There's a big chase. There's things going on. It's not good. Here she is riding her motorcycle.
She uncovers it.
Right there she is on her motorcycle.
Okay.
But again, lots of things happening. It's bad stuff. The cars get exploded all over the highway, and she pushes a button that's launching Apex mode in 5 seconds. You're like, what the heck is Apex mode? That's where it turns into this.
It's a Voltron?
It becomes one of the lions from Voltron. That's exactly what it does.
It's a Voltron.
It transforms from a wheeled vehicle to that.
That's cool.
Wow.
That's Apex mode.
What is... Oh my God, Grace, that's so funny.
Well, she picked up on the song that I was just doing.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Because Grace is awesome.
If she calls a kit like a kitten, like
totally
that's so
good.
funny.
That would be hilarious.
That's so good.
But then she gets into this big fight with somebody, and you're like, who the heck is she fighting? Because this person kicks her butt. And I can spoil it and tell you who that person is or not.
I mean, I'm still going to read it.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Shiva.
It's the first appearance of Cassandra Cain.
Yeah.
In
That was
the
close.
Absolute Universe.
Epic.
So this one's a bit interesting in the Absolute Universe because the rest of them have been their own standalone books, right? You've had Absolute Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Green Arrow now, Green Lantern, Flash. They've all been their own standalone books. This is a spinoff from Absolute Batman. This is the first one. And so you're left thinking, okay, does this add to the universe? Does it take away from the universe? Is it good? I'm going to say that it's extremely irritating because it's really fun.
So
It's really
here's my
good.
thing on it. I figured they were going to do something like that because, if you go back to Absolute Batman, they were definitely an item, and you kind of get there. I mean, there's no denying that. You do kind of get the impression that no matter what happens, when he truly needs her, he's going to be there. She's going to be there.
Yep.
But see, to me, that actually goes back a couple of years when
I know where you're going.
Chip Zdarsky's run
Yeah.
on Batman, and Bruce ended up in an alternate universe, and he's talking to the Selena Kyle of that alternate Earth, and he basically tells her it doesn't matter where we are or what universe or what Earth we're on, I will always love you.
Yep.
So when you pull that, now you've got this absolute version of it. You're like, Bruce is right again. We're in a totally different universe on a totally different Earth, and they still love each other. Oh yeah.
Curated by a supervillain to remove every aspect of what makes them heroic. Give me a break.
Now,
No
hey,
problem.
let's see the profile view there again, Aaron, because we hadn't seen that before.
What?
Turn your head. I need to see this profile.
Oh, I don't want to be spectacle.
Now we're looking at this facial hair here.
We're talking about Catwoman.
Well, you had just turned your head, and I was like, oh, there we go.
I'm hanging up.
That is not what I was expecting.
You done messed up, Aaron! You done messed up, Aaron!
I did done mess up.
I did done messed up. Oh, Lord. Oh, no.
I walked right into it. My God.
Oh, the second one.
It's not what I intended, but that was hilarious.
The second when he said turn profile, I could not get to the soundboard fast enough. I'm surprised y'all didn't see me scrambling over here.
Is that why his name is Absolute Aaron?
My dark
Now,
and
but I
brooded
guess
ultimate
where I
self.
was going with that was, to me, this Absolute Catwoman title makes perfect sense because I feel like it's adding to the story.
Yeah.
You know, I feel like they're starting to flesh out the universe now. Because I'm gonna be honest with y'all, Absolute Green Lantern's starting to lose me.
Yeah, it's not as engaging a story. It's still interesting from a Absolute Universe lore perspective, but the story is losing me too. It's not.
Well, honestly, this past issue, last week's issue of Absolute Green Lantern, it was almost like, what am I actually reading now?
So, if you were to rank, and there's still a few enough of them you can do this, if you were to rank the Absolute titles from worst to best, how would you do it, starting with Aaron?
Worst.
Here's the spot you have been put upon it.
Okay. I haven't read Green Arrow or Catwoman yet. So
You haven't read Green Arrow yet?
I could. It was sold out.
It's a good thing you got one in your box at your True store.
Right. Everything in its place. So Arrow and Catwoman will be exempt from this. I would say, well, okay. Here's also the thing. My gut impulse says Flash, but I like Flash. Like, this is still a net positive thing. I just have read only the first issue and I really enjoyed it, but I have heard that the trajectory isn't quite there. So it's like somewhere between Green Lantern and Flash, both of which are books that I engage with. I like the idea of Flash more, so I'll go Lantern, Flash, Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, Manhunter. I really love The Martian Manhunter. It's one of my favorite things that's been published by any comic at all in the last 10 years. Easy. Absolute Wonder Woman, I'm having the most fun with her arc. I like her growth. I like the design of the villains a lot, and I like for how it's characterizing like Diana. Batman is the coolest in like terms of it's the most inventive and has the most to pull from. Wonder Woman still like keeps the mythic tone, and every time I see the gods, it's like a God of War kind of revelation of like, oh, rather like to see like the auspicious inspiration of what's happening. Whereas with Batman, like you see the Joker and you're like, what? Those are two different reactions. So from the top, Manhunter, Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, Flash, Green Lantern. still love Green Lantern, still love Flash. And then Green Arrow, I think, would go between Superman and Wonder Woman, just from like gut impulse of what I enjoy in a book.
Interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
And looks fun.
So I'm going to cheat a little bit. I did Google it, and technically for the Absolute Universe, we only have 5 ongoing titles.
You can't just count the ongoings. You count them all.
Okay, well, I will count them all, but keep in mind, I have not read Absolute Catwoman, and I just could not get into Absolute Martian Manhunter. I tried, it just wasn't doing it for me.
So good.
I cannot successfully rank number 1 because literally Batman and Superman both are so good. Every time an issue comes out, it's like, oh, you're the best one. And then the other ones come out, and it's like, oh, no, you're the best one. So Batman and Superman is actually a toss-up for me. I would probably give the edge to Superman, though, because as weird as it sounds, the more alien of the two, his stories feel more human. So I would have to go with that. Number 3 for me is definitely Absolute Flash. Absolute Flash has been great, especially with what just happened in the past issue with... Have you read the latest issue of Absolute Flash? Okay, so his self in the future comes back to tell the younger version of himself, hey, man, look, don't do that. Just stop what you're doing, let it go. So that right there, to me, opened up this entire new world of possibilities.
A whole new world.
A whole new world. Yeah, I would. Absolute Green Lantern was great up until about the last 2 issues.
2-3 issues, yep.
But I will still rank the Absolute Green Lantern 4th because I love what it's doing. I love what it was doing. 5th, the only reason why it's not ranked higher is because there hasn't been enough of it yet. But Absolute Green Arrow was so freaking good. I mean, dude is begging for his life, and he's like, I'll give you anything you want. And Absolute Green Arrow is like, good. I want you to be an example. That was so freaking brutal that I about rolled out of the chair giggling like a little schoolgirl. I loved it. That does have the potential to jump into the top 3 really quick.
That's such a good line. Oh my God.
No, it's great. That one line, because you read the book going into it with like this preconceived idea of who you think Green Arrow is going to be, and that blows that out of the water within the first 2 to 3 pages.
I'm fully like, he's Michael Myers and Ghost Rider. Like, that's
Is Absolute Green Arrow one person? Is it multiple people? Is it the Spectre? I mean, I don't know. I mean, you have no idea. After that, though, would probably be Wonder Woman. The Wonder Woman title just never really scratched any particular itch. I think it's because it was so much different than what I was expecting. So, yeah, I would have to say that 1 and 2 are definitely Batman and Superman. It can go back and forth. Probably Superman if we're edging it up some. Then Flash. So, yeah, that's kind of where I stand.
I like that we have almost entirely opposite answers.
It is interesting, yeah.
Because I also agree with what you're talking about. Like I still like the books that I ranked lower. Like, yeah.
Yeah, and here's the thing about it.
That's the side of line. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm running by the shop tomorrow. I'll grab Absolute Catwoman then. I read Absolute Catwoman this weekend. I could say this is the best one out of all of them. I don't know. I mean, it's going to be kind of hard to rank without reading that one.
Also, Absolute Evil and Absolute Cassandra Cain is getting a one-shot, which is exciting.
After this issue, you can see why.
Good. I like her design a lot. I just saw it from like the cover of the one-shot, but I'm like, she looks awesome.
Yeah.
This looks great.
And, you know, speaking of one-shots, I did scroll down. We did not throw Absolute Batman, the Arc M special in there.
Well, that's just got counted as part of the Absolute Batman.
So it's going, okay, we'll just count it as that one.
Yeah.
Oh, I like it. I'm looking at it now. Absolute Cassandra Cain, The Shadow's Hand.
Yeah. Also, like, Absolute Batman is such an event book. Like, it's a popcorn book. Like,
Yes.
it's what it's the first read of everybody's stack. It's the first thing anybody's going to talk about. Like, it's incredible. And I like the community around Absolute Batman. Like, maybe more than, like, actually reading the book itself. Like, I love the community surrounding it. I'm like, this is so fun and engaging. It's got everybody talking, and everybody's so, like, engaged and excited by this. This objectively rocks, which I think helps, like, villain reveal stuff every week.
We've talked about it before, and the demand for this book is just through the roof.
Mm-hmm.
And the closest analog that I can think of to a book where every issue of that early run is in demand and continues to be in demand to this day is Amazing Spider-Man.
Yep.
It's just constantly introducing new characters, new things, and it's just this bombastic explosion, one right after the other, of stuff. It's a spectacle.
And with, like, deeply engaging social relevance all the time.
Yeah.
Everywhere. Like, that rips. That rips.
Yeah. No, I agree.
I'm excited to see Catwoman as, like, an inverse of that. Like, I didn't know about the cat cave. I knew, like, I saw a picture of one of the copycats, but I just thought it was, like, a one-off bit of one cat burglar that happened to look like Earth Prime Catwoman. I didn't know the world or the lore or, like, what was happening with her book at all. I am deeply excited. I also really like the idea of her being, like, the most ostensibly superhero person in the Absolute Universe. That's really fun. That's really fun.
It's fun to play with, isn't it?
Very much. I'm like, what is she going to do with it? That's so exciting.
And I didn't know this. This is news to me. Apparently, Green Arrow and Catwoman are only going to be 6 issues each.
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew they were both limited series.
So do you think that if these two go over, they do like they did Green Arrow in the main continuity? You know, that was only supposed to be about 6 to 12 issues.
6 and then 12 and then 18 and then, hey, let's just keep going. Yeah.
And then it was supposed to be a 6-issue limited run, went over so well it turned into 35 issues.
Yeah. Yeah, I think there's all that possibility in the world. But they are being very mindful of how they curate the Absolute line, and they want to give people enough that it quenches their thirst, but they all want to keep them a little bit thirsty. They don't want to oversaturate. So they're like, we're going to just let that one go.
We'll do Zatanna here instead of an Absolute Zatanna or a Swamp Thing or a...
There is an Absolute Zatanna.
Yeah,
she is not a good person.
Yeah, dosing it in other books to, like, fill out the world rather than, like, give every character under the sun an absolute title.
Yeah.
Also, they extended Absolute Martian Manhunter. That was supposed to be 6, and it became 12, I think.
Yes. Yeah. But it is ending, or it has ended now, and that is the extent of it. And they said that when that one goes away, then they can do another book. You know, they're keeping the number pretty limited so that people are going to just keep buying, which is the smart thing to do. It avoids the X-Men problem of, hey, people seem to like X-Men. Let's do 37 books.
Let's make every single X-Men have their own solo book and a team book actively, concurrently, all at the same time, forever.
Yes.
Let's make never miss any of these characters.
I would love to have been in some of the meetings when they were first talking about Absolute Universe.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure that at some point somebody said, okay, let's look at everything Marvel has done with some of their stuff they've done like this, and then we're going to do the exact opposite.
Yep.
And, I mean, it's working. They're not oversaturating the market. We've got our core books that are going to be ongoing, and then we've got all these little minis and one-shots, which I like that for. And I love the way DC's doing it of, we're going to give y'all 6 issues, and if y'all turn out for it, we're going to give you 6 more. And if y'all turn out for that, we're going to turn it into an ongoing series. I love it because they've done that a couple of times, and I feel like it works great because it's given us an opportunity that we normally would not have. Because I think For the main continuity, I think the next one is going to be Vixen, I believe, isn't it?
Doom agrees.
We're doing an Absolute Vixen.
No, not an app, just a Vixen for the main continuity.
Oh, heck yeah. Yeah, I'm ready. Gimme.
I believe I did see that somewhere.
I love. Yeah,
that's another great character. Do the six issue miniseries. Let's see how sales are going to do. If sales do really well, let's push it to 12.
They've been needing to do Vixen for so long. That's incredibly overdue. Like that's generally overdue. I don't think there's been a Vixen book since like 2007. I need that. Yeah, please.
The only problem is, and I'm hoping that Firestorm doesn't run into this problem. Every time they pull one of these more, I won't call them obscure, but let's say the B or C tier characters.
Mm-hmm.
Every time they pull one of those, the fans show up for the first issue or two, and then they stop showing up. And, naturally, if a comic book company is not going to make money, they're not going to continue producing that particular book, which kind of screws us over because if nobody's going to show up to buy it, we could possibly get stuck halfway somewhere in a story arc, never knowing how the story ends.
That reminds me, Alan, that reminds Doom of a certain comic that did the same thing. The Hunger in the Dusk.
Yeah, but see, I thought they were doing really good with sales.
Good for IDW, but not good in real life.
And see, that blows because if that book was still going to this day, I would still be reading it.
Well, the trade for Volume 2 is coming out that has the last 2 or 3 issues in it. And so it's coming. You'll get it, but Doom does not approve.
But, I could see The Hunger in the Dusk being a very expensive book to make. So I wonder if they just weren't getting their return on investment on that.
It's the eyes.
Just between you and me, Aaron, Josh is going to wear that downstairs, and his wife is going to whoop his ass.
Yeah, she will.
Because I can't wear my glasses, but I can't see a thing.
All 3'7" of her is going to run up all 9'12" of him up one side and back down the other.
So good.
Oh Lordy, that's funny. You had said something a minute ago that reminded me of something, but it's gone now. I don't remember what it was. That was amusing, though, I'm sure. Yeah, good stuff. Well, thank you guys for joining. I really appreciate it. And thank you guys for watching, whether you're watching live or whether you're watching later after the fact. Thanks for joining us. If you missed last week's announcement, we were notified last Thursday that Haven is the best craft/hobby store in the state of Alabama, the second year in a row.
Certified badass. Certified badass.
Yeah.
You got 2 of them since it was 2 years in a row.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, that makes sense. But thank you to our community because that's a fan-nominated and fan-voted thing. So to whoever nominated us for that, thank you. To the people who voted for us for that, thank you. I got a message from Andy Price that he voted for us for that. I was like, that was awesome. Thank you. And a big shout out to our friends at Raging Gazebo on the other side of Madison who were they got an honorable mention on that list as well. Madison representing people in the state of Alabama. Madison had 2 stores on the list. It was pretty great. So take that, the rest of state. Thanks, Grace. Thanks for joining us. But everybody have a great night. Have a great weekend. Get by Haven, pick up your comics, and come ready to talk about them. And we will catch you guys next time. Before we sign off, Aaron, what final words have you?
Master of the Universe in theaters now. Spider Noir on Amazon Prime. Read Absolute Catwoman. I'm jealous that you'll get to do it before I do. This is exciting and incredible and a lovely time. Go support the arts. Go read your books. Have a great time. Happy Thursday.
Awesome. It's a great way to end it. Thanks, guys. We will see y'all next time.